Reverend Casey Dawson.
I am Pastor Shelley Dawson.
We are pastors of Sunrise Baptist Church, and we are heading to Kenya, West Pokot County, Kenya in Africa. We have been working throughout 2025, raising funds, and Shelley's been going throughout the state, talking at different churches and women's events and men's events. I've been at men events, and we've been going around the state just talking about the different projects that we're working on, two specifically. And the first one is the ladies.
Yes, so the ABW have sponsored this project as this year's MOP project, or I'm sorry, last year's MOP project. So this is the Sewing Faith and Tribal Culture. We're going to be teaching these tribal women how to sew so that they can make materials to be able to support their families, and so that their children and themselves, they don't have to go days without eating. It's going to actually bring food into their homes. At the same time, we're going to give them the gospel. They're going to learn how to read, and they're going to learn how to account for the money that they make. It's going to just totally change their lives.
And it's been such a huge impact. We just found out last week roughly the total amount of money that was raised, which is...
Well, the ABW raised $11,265, and we are so grateful for that. The goal was $6,000, and the women just absolutely poured out the blessings. So we just thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And the women of Kenya thank you from the bottom of their hearts, because it's going to absolutely just transform their lives.
Yeah, and then there's money that came into the convention as well. And so between the two, we're going to be able to help roughly 20 pastors' wives in their villages. So the impact of that is literally thousands of people, thousands of villagers throughout 20 different villages are going to be impacted by this. Generations to come are going to be impacted. And the most important aspect of that is that they are going to get the gospel, and they're going to get Bibles that go along with that. And so we're impacting generations. You're impacting generations through your work. And the second project that we've been working on is the water project, the first water project, sustainable water for Chayowet Primary School in Kapenguria, Kenya. And so with that, the AB men and multiple churches throughout the state have done an amazing job of raising the money. And right now they're doing the finishing touches on this water project that is going to take the water for 900 students plus the village around it and give them clean, sustainable water for generations to come. And so we're excited. In a week from now, we're going to be doing a dedication project and ceremony and celebration for that. And then the week after that, we're going to be doing the dedication and celebration and the kickoff of the Sewing in Faith for the women. Yeah. Just pray that the gospel is spread. That's our primary objective. Everything we do is about getting the name of Jesus Christ, getting people into Christ's kingdom. So pray for souls to be saved.
Yeah, because believe it or not, there are still places over there that haven't even heard of Jesus. There were some stories that we were told on our last trip that, there was a place that we went that only received the gospel within the last 10 years. And so it was amazing to see, and amazing to even think that here we are almost 2,000 years later, and they still had not heard about Jesus. So yes, be praying that the gospel will continue to spread like wildfire.